So what did all this cost? I think is probably something many of you are asking. And of this, we are very proud. So in January, we came to market with what we think is disruptive pricing with the intent of increasing access. So we restructured our cost of delivery, got that down very low, and are now sharing that with the market. So at the levels I've been describing today, we are looking at the pricing on the bottom row. So we sell access to the library to a learner for a 1-year period. And at the very high end of cost in the upper left corner, if you're a small organization, and many of our workforce partners are, 50 user minimum, $4,800 a year, you can be up and running with everything I described today on this call. But at scale with these statewide initiatives, we were incredibly happy to be in the $30 to $40 range, serving hundreds of thousands of learners. So just stop and think about that. $30, somebody can have access to all 700 courses, get a credential, get 2 credentials, 3 credentials, 4 credentials. We don't care. And more importantly, a great job, especially in times like this. So we are, again, passionate about people who work, passionate about people who train and help people who want to work. And we want to make sure that cost is not a barrier. So we were super excited to be able to do this again in the $30 to $40 range at a statewide initiative level. And then for our academic partners like Jones College and others that we have in North America who have a learning management system, we are between $5 and $7 per learner per year, because they have the learning management system and we don't have to incur those fees. So think about that. We're training people in everything I've described today for less than $1 a month and helping them to get great jobs. We're helping our academic and workforce partners increase their training capacity, because with a fixed budget, they can train a lot more people than in a traditional mode. So again, through this, the training of 175,000 people, we've been able to do that between $5 and $30 per learner. So we're excited. We're happy to be a part of it. And again, everyone that I've described here and at all these pricing levels, everything I've talked about today is included. The entire library, career programs, employability technical, the learning management system, private team space, training. So we were contacted by New York City Small Business Services. They are looking for manufacturing training for their shelter-in-place population, and they also are adopting our COVID-19 return to work training. So we're excited to be working with the New York City Small Business Services. South Carolina, we have a community college partner there, Trident Technical College, who partnered with the governor's office, is offering access to the 180 Skills Library for $99 to any resident in the state, along with the COVID-19 training. So another governor's initiative that we've been part of. North Carolina came to us in April, and the city of Winston-Salem desperately needed training for people returning to work and employers trying to open the workplace. So we created 2 discrete COVID-19 classes, one for the people going back to work, and maybe more importantly, one for the employers who now have to deal with new OSHA and CDC rules. But we created 2 courses in 2 weeks, and every resident in the state that completes these courses gets a super cool face mask that was designed by the doctors at Wake Forest Baptist Hospital in Winston-Salem. And then we have a great college partner in Nevada, the College of Southern Nevada. As you all are aware, the city of Las Vegas has been impacted terribly by the pandemic, and the state has over 400,000 displaced workers. So we've been working with our college partner there to deliver COVID-19 training and career training to help people transition. What really makes this work is our content. So I want to close with just a brief comment about our content and how we speak to and educate the learners. In the world of online learning, everybody thinks an online course is an online course, and it's not true. Just like movies, books, and teachers, there are great courses and there are horrible courses. So I want to share with you in closing what we do not do to the learners I described today, back to being passionate about their enthusiasm, frustration, making sure their experience is great. We do not use video. It's passive and boring. We don't use photographic images. We don't do death by PowerPoint. You will never find a scroll bar in a 180 skills course. Scroll bars are scary to the learner. They never know when that's going to end. And we don't just upload Word documents. So we have a fabulous team here of instructional designers and graphical developers, and this is what our content looks like. And as you think about the learners I described today, there's a couple things I'd just like you to know and remember. In a 180 skills course, there's never more than 1/3 of the page dedicated to reading. We don't want to bore the students with endless reading, endless scroll bars. So never more than 1/3 of the page. We never fill that box. Because of the span of the types of learners we serve, every word on that page is narrated and every narrated word is visible. So we're ADA compliant, and we help with ESL challenges. But more importantly, this part of the screen, 2/3 of the screen to full screen, is dedicated to highly engaging vector-based illustrations that we animate, simulate, emulate. There's something for the learner to do on each and every page, and we want the learner to want to turn the page and see what's next, not get 2 or 3 pages in, get bored and walk away. So our completion rates over the last 11 years have averaged 90%. And I'll add the third passion. We're passionate about engaging the learner and having them walk away thinking this was a very good use of their valuable time. So all of our courses look like this. It's not just 1 or 2 for a slideshow. These are some of our technical courses. And then our soft skills courses, same thing. We do not do videos of human beings behaving badly. You won't find a video of me yelling at Barrett and telling someone, don't behave like Joe. We go full Disney Pixar, cartoon characters of all types. These courses are very difficult and expensive to produce, but again, for the learner, it gets them engaged, it drives home the learning objectives, it increases the transfer of knowledge, and we think it's worth every penny of investment.